I am here with my cousin Wes,
Hey.
and today we are going to check out some of the best Fat Boy burgers in the city. You like Fat Boy burgers?
I love Fat Boy burgers. It's a Winnipeg staple.
Let's do it. Okay, the first place that we're going to today is George's Burgers and Subs.
George.
Let's go. We got ourselves a Fat Boy burger here from George's. I'm seeing patty, chili, lettuce, mayo, tomato,
Onions.
some cheese.
And then that chili sauce.
Smells good, looks good. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is an awesome Fat Boy. What would you give this out of 10?
I'd be happy to give this an 8 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
An 8 out of 10, that's high praise. I'm gonna have to give this like a 9 out of 10.
Fair enough.
The Fat Boy burger from George's.
I'm almost done already.
Okay, the next place where we're going is Zach's Drive-In, which is on Henderson Highway.
I've never been there. I'm so excited.
Me neither. Let's do this. Okay, we have a Fat Boy burger from Zach's Drive-In. This one looks good too. I mean, it's a Fat Boy, so we got our patty, chili, onions, tomato, lettuce, mayo.
This one's got pickles too.
Pickles as well.
See a pickle here, yeah.
Yeah, this one's a little taller than the burger at George's, but it smells about the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
This one feels like it has a little more going on. The George's was sort of like a one-hit melt in your mouth piece.
Exactly.
Whereas this one, I feel like I'm getting like, definitely like the patty, burgerness, chilliness on one side. And then, I think maybe it's because the bun is a little thicker. It sort of softens everything.
Yeah. The bun, overall, I think this one's a little bit more toothsome. You bite into it more and you need to like, you know, it's like more chewy in a good way, honestly.
It's stronger on the
texture of
mustard too.
Yeah.
What do you give that out of 10?
I'm going to stick with 8 out of 10 on this one. I'm going to give it the same as George's. 8
Okay.
out of 10.
8 out of 10. I like this burger. I think I'm gonna give this one 8 out of 10.
There we go.
The Fat Boy burger from Zach's Drive-In. Okay, the next place that we're going to is Dairy Whip Drive-In,
Classic.
which is located on Marion Street.
Nice.
Here we go. Okay, we got ourselves a Fat Boy from Dairy Whip. I mean, it looks similar to the other ones.
I think it looks kind of beautiful.
It does.
It's really well constructed. The chili is
Yeah,
thick. It's
yeah.
kind of like oozing out.
Nice thick layer of like it looks very fresh.
Yeah.
It looks crisp.
I think
You
this
get-
one looks the most intentionally constructed.
Yeah, you've got like a distinct layer of cheese at the bottom there. Let's give this thing a try.
All right.
This one, you definitely, the difference here, like that bun is so, I don't want to say moist, but it's like, it melts.
It's really tender.
Yeah, it's really tender. It almost reminds me of like a Five Guys.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
The bun. This is like a perfect Fat Boy burger.
This is about as close to a 10 out of 10 as you can get it.
What would you give this out of 10?
I'd give this one a 9.5.
This is about as close to a 10 as you can get. What would you give it? 9.5.
9.5 is pretty close to 10.
Why wouldn't you go higher? What would make it go higher?
I think that maybe a little bit more of a surprise factor, like a little bit, if it kind of shocked me a little bit,
Okay.
that might put it over the edge. I would say also that the chili doesn't particularly stand out among the other chilies we've had. I think it's good. It's very good. But chili is an essential component of the Fat Boy. And so to get a 10 out of 10, this is really nitpicky. this is like my favorite burger that we've had. Really nitpicky, but to get a 10 out of 10, maybe I'd want a little more pop from the chili.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to not be quite as nitpicky. And I think for me, I don't know what else I would want out of a Fat Boy burger. I think I'm gonna have to give this a 10 out of 10.
I was so sure you were going to say 9.5 as well. Would have been great.
10 out of 10, the Fat Boy burger from Dairy Whip. What a great burger.
Possibly the best in the city.
Okay, the next place that we're going to is Mrs. Mike's, which is located on Taché Avenue.
It's just around the corner, kind of.
Just around the corner. Here we go. We got a Fat Boy burger here from Mrs. Mike's. They call it the Big Cheese.
The Big Cheese.
So if you want to get a Fat Boy burger from Mrs. Mike's, order a Big Cheese. This thing looks delicious. It is literally dripping, melting.
It is the most spectacular looking of the burgers
Yeah,
so far.
it is busting with flavor. Let's give it a try. Cheers. The chili. That's a strong chili.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is a, oh, there goes a pickle.
Chili with some pop. No,
Surprisingly
to me,
good
like
chili.
the meat is so flavorful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thick, I mean, similar, it's kind of like George's on like the lettuce, mayo, tomato combo.
Yeah.
This is a drippy, this is a messy burger.
We forgot to ask for this one in the to-go packaging, and so now it's
Yeah.
just going everywhere. We're not losing too much of the good stuff. Though,
You're gonna want a napkin with this one. What a great burger. What would you give this one out of 10?
I'm gonna go 9.5 again. Like, I am so close to giving this a 10.
Yeah.
I think that, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I would ask for beyond this, so I am gonna say 10 out of 10, not 9.5. I give this one a 10 out of 10. This is my
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. That is amazing. So this has the surprise, the wow, it shocks you.
This, from the first bite, and especially considering we've had a bunch of burgers
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not hungry right now, but I want more of this burger.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Yeah, it is amazing. I'm gonna have to agree with you. This thing is a 10 out of 10. This is a perfect Fat Boy burger. The Big Cheese from Mrs. Mike's. What a burger.
What a burger.
Okay, that was 4 amazing Fat Boy burgers from 4 amazing restaurants. But which one was the best?
You know, it was surprising in the end. I thought Dairy Whip was going to take it, but Mrs. Mike's came in right at the end, just swept me off my feet. Mrs. Mike.
Mrs. Mike's. So Wes's favorite was Mrs. Mike's. Oh man, and for me, I don't even know. Mrs. Mike's was amazing. But I think if there was a burger that I would want to go back and eat again, it would have to be the Fat Boy from Dairy Whip.
No arguments there.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But Mrs. Mike's was delicious,
Yeah.
and so were the other burgers. If you want to check them out, they are absolutely worth your while.
Yeah, go get yourself a Fat Boy. I mean, it is a Winnipeg regional burger to be proud of. It is just such a special thing.
100%, 100%. Thanks for joining me for a few burgers today, Wes.
Thanks, man.
Thanks you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.